Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and today I want to give a quick update on one of my position that went wrong in PayPal and how I recovered successfully from that using wheel strategy. Right, I want to give you the tools. If you are in the same boat, you can use those tools to get out of your losing position. In fact, you can recover that, plus you can recover much more than that using this wheel strategy, right? And how I used it, it's just not the wheel strategy. You have to play it right to recover from your losing position, right? Okay, so without any further ado, let's start. Okay, so I'm in my Robinhood portfolio. Okay, and I don't own any position because as I mentioned, right, I kind of I sold, or the stocks actually got called away a couple of weeks back, which when the PayPal actually peaked. So that's when the stock was called away, and I was happy about that because I had already made much more using the wheel strategy, right? So that's what we are going to discuss now. So I kind of if you have not seen my video that I made when this position went wrong, I do recommend that you watch that video because that's going to tell you what actually in detail what went wrong and how you can avoid that at the first place. But if you are in a similar position like I did play PayPal around like a year back. I will tell you the whole thing here, right? So I did play PayPal last year, right? So it was like 2023. I think I sold somewhere in August. So here, right? Say July actually. So I did sold it. It was a PayPal earnings season. I did credit like $220. I was credited for doing the cash secured put because that's the first step of the wheel strategy. And then the very next time I got assigned to PayPal at the average price of 72, right? So that's when the PayPal really went down. It was like a crazy 10-12% down from there, and it took a lot of time to recover from that. But had I been only holding the PayPal in my account, I wouldn't have, I just would have broke even on this position. But I made sure that I do kind of this wheel on this PayPal to recover or average down my price, right? So there are a couple of things that I did, which that's exactly I want to tell you, because once you are in that position, losing position, right? Because I sold at 72, immediately market went down. If you look at the next one, right, I did at 65. So you can imagine it went down like 10 points within just a couple of weeks, right? So if you are in the similar position, do these three things that I want to tell you. The first one is average down. Okay, so if you are, as soon as it goes down from your average cost, then do buy whatever you can. You don't have to, again, don't go all in. Buy very slowly to your position to average it down. That's what I did whenever I got a chance like this, right? I got it for 59, right? It went down from 72 to 59. I bought some share. It helped me average down the PayPal, right? And in the meantime, the second point, right? So that was the first one. The second one, definitely do sell covered calls, right? And the covered calls, you may or may not be able to sell above your average cost price, that I'm gonna discuss in the next point. But try to sell covered call more than your average price, even if you have to go couple of expiry ahead, right? So if you are doing like maybe 2-week expiry, go 3 weeks, or maybe go a month, right? But try to sell above your strike price. Okay, so that is the second thing that you do. You keep doing the covered call, right? If you see here, I was continuously doing and collecting premiums, which by the way, I was tracking here, right? I was tracking all my covered calls here, right? So I was doing that, all the covered calls tracking here, right? That's how I can tell that I made more than 1,000 on this whatever I had lost. I recovered that, plus I was making continuous money while this stock was sitting in my portfolio. Okay, so coming back to here, so that's what I was doing. I was keep selling covered call. Then the final thing, right, third thing that you can do, and that's very important, because once market goes down, you kind of, it's very hard to sell covered call above your strike, above your average cost. So in that case, you can sell in the money covered call, but you have to be very careful that you do have the right resistance in place, right? You do your some technical analysis to find the right resistance, and then only do the in the money cover call. I have a separate video, I will link that. I made that last week on how you can select the strike price. You can use that as a guideline to select a resistance level, right? And definitely don't be too aggressive when you do in the money covered call, because you could be in a position that market really rallied up, and now you are actually, your stock recovered, but because you had a covered call on that, your gains are capped. You may have to sell your position for much less than you bought for. Try to select a strike price which is matching your resistance level, right? Do your analysis and then select the strike price very carefully. So those are, guys, the three things that I did and that helped me recover this. And finally, if you look at, right, I kind of sold this, or the stocks were called away around almost same price as I bought for. So this is like I sold around the same price as it I got for. So I didn't lose any capital gain there, and I made much more using the covered call and averaging it down, right? I was able to average it down almost to 65, right? From 72 I was able to average it down to 65, and that's where I was able to do more good covered calls as well, with good amount of premium. So use these 3 points that I explained you if you are in a similar position. It's a very powerful strategy, but you have to keep things in mind if it doesn't go in your favor, right? So if you do it correctly, it's a wonderful strategy to make consistent income and not just sitting on a stock which is already down. Okay, so that was it, guys, for this video. I'll talk to you in my next video. Till then, happy investing. Bye bye.